Like every season, we always get new exotics, new exotic weapon, new exotic armor. We usually get a lot of exotics, even exotic cosmetics, with if you will. But we always get exotic catalysts. For the season pass, yes. For the dungeon exotic, yes. But we also get a brand new exotic catalyst for a weapon that frankly hasn't been on top star. Usually it's usually an exotic weapon from year 2, year 1, year 3, anytime around there, that people really aren't using or isn't really that viable in said meta. And usually Bungie goes back and implements a new exotic catalyst to, bring this weapon to a different state, make it a bit better, and change it up. For example, how Trinity Gold was an exotic that wasn't good at all to many when it was released in Forsaken, and when Season of Arrivals came along, I believe, or Worthy, whenever it came along, they basically changed the weapon in being one of the best PvE weapons out there. With Season of Deep, there's going to be an exotic weapon like that, of course, and it's coming from year 2, and it's going to be an exotic that many of us have loved for so many years, but hasn't got an exotic catalyst, that being the Malfeasance hand cannon in the kinetic slot. This was an exotic hand cannon from Gambit that no one really uses too much. I know a lot of people still adore the weapon, but it's usually something that's really implemented into Gambit. And with Season of the Deep, Bungie is going to start doing some little things to it. So if you don't know, this again was an exotic hand cannon from Gambit. You have to do this quest and such. And basically the intrinsic trait was that it was called Explosive Shadow. Shoot tainted slugs that burrow into combatants. Stacking enough slugs causes them to explode, usually 5. Stunning survival combatants, strong against unstoppable champions. It was a very, very cool weapon. This season, we are going to get its catalyst. Now, how do you get its catalyst? Just how to get it. So, first off, just simple like last time, you have to find the Malfeasance catalyst from Strikes, Gambit, and Crucible. Usually Gambit and Crucible wins are a better chance, but that's usually how it is. And as soon as you get it, you are going to need to get 700 kills. Yes, 700 kills with the weapon as soon as you get the catalyst. Now, what does the catalyst do? Well, as it states here, it will increase the range by 20, and that it will give the weapon Vorpal Weapon, which will basically make it so it's increased damage against bosses, vehicles, guardians with their super active. Now this is huge. Already with this gun doing increased damage, I believe to Taken? Yes, Taken enemies and Gambit invaders. Adding Vorpal to Malfeasance will make this an unstoppable machine when it comes to anyone who's basically invading and who is any bosses or anything, vehicles too. So this helps a lot in Gambit, and it's probably going to be a weapon that many of us are going to go back to if you get this catalyst. I think it's going to be a cool weapon to have it with, and I think Vorpal was a great decision on Bungie's part to get this weapon to be a bit more up there, if you will. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, then why not subscribe and like, because that would bring a lot of people to the channel, and yeah, it helps out so we can get to 25K. But other than that, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.